Guys, welcome everyone to the one more wonderful session, how to design a calculator project in C programming language. Even like if you're not aware of C programming language, you can develop it in C++ also, because I always keep on saying logics may come, like languages may come and go, but the logic will remain the same forever for any programming language. So let me share my screen and I'll just let you know that what you are going to build and what are the prerequisites for that. So we are going to design a colorful calculator project, and the prerequisite for this project is knowledge of switch case, knowledge of user-defined functions, and basic understanding of functions. So guys, just let me know in the chat box, are you all good with these three topics? Switch case, user-defined functions, and basic understanding of structures in C language. Basic understanding of structures in C language. And guys, if this particular means, I'll show you each and every line before you, like from complete scratch, I'll be keep on writing each and every line of code. So will it be okay if it is crossing like more than 1 hour? I'll see that the whole session we can wind up within 1 hour, but as we are writing everything right from the scratch, so please bear with me if the session is going to get extended. So shall we start? Just type in the chat box, start, if you are ready to start. Very good. So can you see my screen? I've opened C-free ID. Can you see my screen? I've opened C-free ID. So I'm using C-free ID for writing programs in C language. And can you type what ID you are using? Can you type what ID you are using? So I work with C-free. I work with code blocks, Dev C++, Turbo C2, Turbo C3, VS Code, online GDB compiler. Is it clear? There are so many different IDs are there in the market. And in my paid course, I teach like 6 to 7 different IDs. Welcome Sairaj. Like there are so many paid students are also there. There are so many paid students are there. So guys, whenever you write any statement by using printf, can you tell me where it will get printed? On screen, at which screen position you'll get it? It will, the output will be displayed in the top left corner of the screen. Am I right? When I run this program, top left, Jiva, top left. Okay. Now tell me, can you control its screen coordinates? Like, can you control its screen coordinates? Means, if you want to display this in like center of the screen, anyone has tried that, displaying at center of the screen? Anyone has tried controlling screen coordinates? Just let me know in the chat box, guys. Have you tried displaying? Yes, but go to XY function will work only in Turbo C2 and Turbo C3. It won't work on advanced IDs. Like if you take C-free, Dev C++ code blocks, it won't work actually. Jagan Reddy, everyone is getting my screen. Once check at your end actually. Everyone can see my screen once you check. So everyone can see my screen. Just give me confirmation once. Is my C3 ID is visible to you? Screen is not visible? Not visible. Just a minute. Now once confirm. Now once confirm. Now it is visible. Very good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Fine. So can you see, like, we have written one simple printf statement like calculator application. And when I run this program, we all know that the output will be displayed in the top left corner of the screen. But I want to display this output at different screen coordinates. Are you getting my point, everyone? And for that, in Turbo C2, we have a function called go to xy. We have a function called go to xy. But in modern IDs like C-free, Dev C++ code blocks, we need to design our own go to xy function. Is this clear, everyone? We need to create our own go to xy function, and I'll show you how we can do that. So for that, we need to include header file, that is windows.h. Everyone clear with this? We need to include a header file called windows.h, and we have a ready-made structure called cod. We have a ready-made structure called cod. Cod stands for coordinates, and for that I'm declaring a variable position, and this structure variable I'm initializing with two coordinates 0, 0. One indicates x position and second indicates y position. Everyone clear up to this? Cod is a ready-made structure available in C language, and for this I am declaring one structure variable. Using this structure variable, I am accessing members of the structure. One is x coordinate and second one is y coordinate. Okay, and now I'll write one user defined function, go to xy, integer x comma integer y. These are the two formal parameters. Okay, these are the two formal parameters, and using these two formal parameters, I will set the screen coordinates. I'll set the screen coordinates. I'll set the screen coordinates. As this pos variable, POS variable, is a global variable. Using this variable, I can access the x coordinate, and I will assign this x variable value to this, and POS dot y equals to, I'll assign the y value to this. After setting this x and y coordinates, I need to use a function called set console cursor position. Remember this? Set con console cursor position. S capital, C capital, C capital, P capital. Set S capital, console, C capital, cursor, C capital, position, P capital. Okay, and here you have to specify, like, what is your output device and where you want to set the positions. So get handle, get std handle, get standard handle, std handle. Okay, and here you have to specify what is your coordinates. This is the position, and std handle means you have to specify what is your output device. So std underscore output underscore handle. So this is the go to xy function which you are defining as per your requirement. Guys, is this clear, everyone? Next, guys, have you displayed colorful output in C language? Have you displayed? Now I'll set the position for this. I'll say go to xy 50, 1. 50 is the width and 1 is the height, means column position, row position. column position, row position. So I'm defining one more function called set color. This is also the user defined function. I need to define it. Are you getting my point, everyone? This is also a user defined function. I need to define it. There are 16 color codes right from 0 to 15. So I'll set color as 1 actually. Now I need to define this user defined function. I'll say set color, and I'll receive this variable, means the color code in the variable uh, int color. Okay. And now what I'll do is I need to specify a function set console text attribute, like S capital console text attribute. So console cursor position will define the coordinates of the screen, and console text attribute will define the color, the output of the screen. And here it is the same std handle, because this is the target. Is it clear? This get std handle, standard output handle, this is the target. So you can copy paste as it is, and here you can say simply the variable name is color. Here you can say simply the variable name as color. Okay, let me put a semicolon here also. So guys, just tell me from these two functions, do you agree that knowledge of user defined functions is very, very important? Just type in the chat box if you agree that knowledge of user defined functions is very, very important, because we can control the program as per our requirement. Now I'll just share the screen, just have a look. And what I'll do is I'll just run this program. Is my screen visible? Once confirm everyone, is my screen visible? And I'll run this program, and we'll see whether we are getting the output as per expectation or not. So guys, can you see in the center of the screen, we got one heading like calculator application in blue color. If you can see the output in blue color, output blue, you just type in the chat box. Output blue, if you can see the output in blue color. Now we have set the direction of our colorful calculator project. Now I'll keep on writing the code. Very good, Naveen. Mronali, thank you so much. Now we'll just play with this application. Okay. Now, what I want to do is, I want to give one underline here. So I'll say printf. That underline I want in next line. So I'll say this is the underline. Okay, and set color. I'll specify some color too. Okay, and here this underline I want in next line again. So I'll say go to expire 50, 2. I'll say 50, 1. We have calculator application title. Below that I need underline. So let me check actually up to now my program is working fine or not. So it's working fine, but underline I'm not getting as per the requirement. Underline, sorry, I should not use /n when I am working with screen coordinates. This is one important point or not. Guys, understood? I am not supposed to use /n because I'm controlling the output by using coordinates. Is it clear? So now is this clear, everyone? Practice is only going to make you perfect. Now design, again you set the color, like say color 3, and go to XY. 50 is the column position and 3 is the row position, and here I'll say printf 1 addition. Okay, addition. Go to XY. 50 is the column position, 4 is the row position, and I'll say printf 2 subtraction. Again, I'll say go to xy 50 comma 5 printf, and I'll say 3 multiplication. Go to xy 50 is the column position, 6 is the row position, and I'll say printf for division. Go to xy 50 comma 7, and I'll say printf 5 remainder. Go to xy 50 comma 8, and I'll say 6 exit. So guys, once confirm everything is fine or not. Till now understood? I'm creating all the menu items for our calculation: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and remainder, and exit. Everything is displayed in next row. You can see the row numbers like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just type clear if it is clear up to now. Just type clear if it's clear up to now, and I just run it and you'll see the output. Is this good, guys? Everyone understood? Understood? Now, what I'll do is I'll give like 2 lines gap. So I'll say go to xy, and then I'll say 50 comma 10, and then I'll say printf enter first number. This enter first number I want in one color actually. So I'll say set color, and I'll say color code as 4. Okay, and set color, I'll say 5, and then I'll say scanf %d comma ampersand of number 1. So from this, do you understand that we need to declare variables? Because we can't write a program without declaring variables. So I'll declare variables like number 1 comma number 2 comma result. Number 1 equals to number 2 equals to result equals to 0. It is one of the very, very good programming practice to initialize all the data members to 0. Is this clear, everyone? Is this clear, everyone? Now, let me check whether I'm able to read input into this variable number 1 or not. I'll check it out once. So guys, can you see enter first number? And here I'm just typing something, and the input we are getting in different color again. The input we are getting in different color. So let me give some different color here. I'll test it different colors. I can test it like this with different colors. I can set 12 like this. We can test with different colors. Okay. So once you feel fine, green is fine. Now, what I want to do is I'll copy paste this same, go to XY, set color, first number, set color, scanf. This statement, I'll copy paste it. And here, this go to XY, for second number input, I'll change it to 11. Set color, it will be 4. And instead of first number, I'll write second number. Okay. And the variable, I'll say number 2. Okay. And I'll just run it and see. Enter first number, I'll say 23. Enter second number, I'll say 89. So inputs in different color and outputs in different color. Now, I'll ask the user to enter a choice. So guys, we need to declare one more variable. Am I right? Like option. We need to declare one more variable like option, and I'll say OPT equals to 0. OPT equals to 0. And here I'll say go to XY 50 comma, 13, like 50 comma 11, enter second number, message is displayed. I'll give one line gap, and then I'll say go to xy 50 comma 13, printf, enter your option, and the user should input options in between 1 to 5 on 1 to how many options we have given? Let me check once here. 1 to 6. Is it clear? 1 to 6. So the user should input options in between 1 to 6 only. Okay. And scanf percentage D comma ampersand of OPT. So this message, I want to get it in different color again. So I'll say get color and I'll say 9. Set color, I'll say 9. And this set color, I'll say 11. So let me run this program once again and check is everything is fine as per our requirement. Yes, and I'll say option as 1. Now it should display the output below this. And for this, we need to write switch case. Switch is the variable. Switch is the keyword, and option is the option variable. And the possible values for these option variables are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So when to use if else, when to use switch case, there is a long story. Is it clear? So that I'll explain in my regular day-to-day classes. But as of now in this project, directly I'll work with switch case, and the possible values are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So case 1 means if the option variable contains the value as 1, I want to perform result equals to number 1 plus number 2. Okay, and immediately I want to break. Means I don't want to execute rest of the code because the input what I have entered is matching with the case 1. Like this, you have to do it for case 2, case 3, case 4, case 5, case 6. Now, case 2, case 3, case 4, case 5, case 6. And case 2 is you have to do subtraction. Case 3, you have to do multiplication. Case 4, you have to do division. And this is remainder. Okay. And case 6 is like exit. So C programming language provides a function called exit, and of 0 is nothing but a successful termination of the program. Successful termination of the program. And once you come out of the switch case, guys, we need to write one more option, that is default. If the user inputs any number other than 1 to 6, then what I have to do is I should go to bottom of the screen. So I'll say go to XY 50 comma say 20, bottom of the screen. There I'll set one color, something like 13. Okay, and I'll say printf invalid option. Okay, so let's see whether this program is working as per the guidelines or not. So first number I said 12, second number I said 23. Enter your option, I'll say 9 actually. We don't have 9. So it's saying invalid option. That's fine. Now, if the user inputs, this is end of switch case, you can just rewrite. This is end of switch case. Okay. Now, if the user inputs any number in between 1 to 6, then only I want to display the output. So I'll say if the option is greater than or equal to 1 and option is less than or equal to 5, because 6 is like exit, na? So 6 won't give you any result. Up to 5 only will get results. Now try to understand when to use switch case and when to use if else. Whenever you want to check the boundary values of a variable, means whenever you want to check the range of values, like if the option variable is having value between 1 to 5, it's a range, then you have to work with if condition. And whenever you want to compare specific value, means the variable is having the value 1, then you do this. Or if it is having this, then you do this. Means whenever you want to compare one single value directly, then it's better you can work with switch case. Okay. And here you can go to XY screen coordinates you have to set. Okay, and what I'll do is enter your option. We are displaying at 13. So go to XY 50 comma 14 is the position, and again I'll say set color, some 11 I'll set, and I'll say print result is percentage D comma, or instead of displaying result is, if you want to display that symbol plus minus, that also you can do it, but for that you need to write more if conditions in the program. Means if the option is having plus, is it clear? Means if the option is having 1, then you display plus, 2, then you display minus. That also you can do it. But let me run this program once. 12, 23, and I'll say 1. My option is 1, like addition I want to perform. So it says result is 35. Is this clear, everyone? Now, this is how you have designed a calculator application for your client. Imagine. But after looking at the application, if the client says that, no, I'm not satisfied with this output result. I want like 12 plus 23 equals to 35. The client needs output in that. So guys, do you want to see that output? Just let me know in the chat box. The client requirement is, the client says that I don't want to display the result is like this. I want to display the first number, then the operation, and means whatever the symbol. And after that, I want to display the like second number and then result. Are you ready to try that logic with me? Just type in the chat box if you are ready. Very good. But we need to increase the logic little bit. Let's see how we can do it. First, we are checking if the option is like 1 to 5, then you display the result. But here what we do is, if the option is 1 to 5, then we'll check again. Again, we'll write switch case, switch option variable, then you set the set color and position only once inside this if condition, and based upon the option, we'll change the result. What I'll do is, I'll say case OPT 1. Means if the option is 1, what I want to do is, I want to display percentage D plus percentage D equals to percentage D. In the place of first percentage D number 1, then number 2, then result, and here you can say break. Okay, sorry, here case 1, not OPT1, case 1. Yeah. So the same line, you have to repeat it. For different cases. This is for minus, this is for into, this is for divided by, and one more time I need to write this. One more time I need to write this for reminder. And here you have to change case 2, case 3, case 4, and case 5. In this switch case, no need to write default, because this particular switch case will get executed only when the options are in between 1 to 5 range. Okay, so case 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the symbols and the variables we have set. Okay, and here I need to close this bracket once. So guys, we got like almost 90 lines of code. Sorry, 100 lines of code actually. 100 lines, we got it. And let me run this program. So this time I'll say like 100 first number, and second number is 2, and enter your option. I'll say 4, a division. It says 100 divided by 2 equals to 50. Very nice. Let me run this program once again. I'll say 100, second number is 3, and I'll say 5 Like this time we'll display reminder. So 10 percentage D. We have some problem here. Let me check that where we are getting the problem. Yeah, so because we use percentage symbol for format specifiers. Am I right? That's why percentage is not displayed as percentage. So what we have to do is, if you want to display percentage symbol in output, then you have to give percentage. So let me check whether it is working or not. So you'll get all these things, like you'll get to know only these things only when you practice. Yes, we got it. 100% 3 equals to 1. Is this clear, guys? So guys, let me know in the comments if you're watching this example on YouTube that did you like this particular programming example or not? And I've explained you each and every line. What I'll do is I'll just write from the beginning, right from the top, right from the top. I'll just scroll it slowly. So what you can do is I'll scroll it slowly. What you can do is you can pause this video. Okay, you can take screenshots. Okay, and I'm scrolling this. You can see here. So you can pause this video. You can start typing it. People are asking me to share the source code, but I won't share the source code. I want you guys to practice this. That is the reason I won't share the source code. See, I'll explain you the programs. I'll give you the knowledge. Is it clear? Everything is tried and tested before you. Is it clear? Now it's your turn to try this. Now it's your turn to try different cases. Then only you can improve your programming logic, guys. And nothing is impossible. Everything you can try. So you can see here, slowly we can pause the screen, and yeah. So up to 97 lines of code we have written. So thank you so much. And if you are watching this on YouTube, then please do subscribe to my channel if you want to watch more and more videos on projects of projects on different programming languages, not only in C. We'll come up with different programming languages, C, Java, Python, and different concepts I'll teach you. So guys, thank you so much.